In this video we're going to be seeing how to adjust the body. Just a reminder that ideally in character you don't have any kind of uh, duplicated names, and you don't have names like a spine or body, because if you have duplicated names it's going to be failing the build. So keep that in mind, and let's start on the build. The clavicle, really simple, it's just a clavicle. Try to put it like in the middle of the world so it can rotate like going around the body. Then in the legs, that is, I would say, the most complex part about quadrupeds. What we really want to do is this. As you can see, we always, as a rule, needs to have this one, or it can be this going the backwards or this going forward, like this. It can be either way, but we have a couple of rules. Like this always needs to be like aiming like less than 180 degrees. For example, this thing cannot be like this. If you need something like this, I recommend you building a limb and a clavicle, or a clavicle and a limb, because the rig system need to have like something less than 90 degrees and something less than 90 degrees, either this side or the other side. Like this won't be working. You need to adjust this to be less than 90 degrees. So keep that in mind. Now that I mentioned that, we have two modes. As you can see, this one in this case is using the front mode. I call it dog mode, but it doesn't need to be a dog. And this one is using the back mode. That can be this case because it's working for this character. But what this means is that this, if you are changing this to be like this, you just need to come here, move the pole vector front, and come here and change this to back. Doesn't matter that it's in the front because it's just going to detect that this is the back mode. I know the naming is not perfect, but it's naming. And then in this, you just do like this, then you do like this, then you do like this, and you send this to the back, and here you change this mode to front. So in case you would need to change this orientation, that's how you do it. So you know, because that's a common question that I gotta ask, because it's 100% a design fault, but it's the way we have it. And it's pretty simple. As I mentioned on the limb, ideally in here you don't have this kind of audience. As you can see, the guide is bad in that aspect. It should be like only translate and only rotate. Let's see the orient. It doesn't have anything in orient, so it was a quick fix. In here I don't want anything in orient, and in here I only want rotate set. So let's just fix that real fast. And I am sorry that the template is like that. Maybe in a future update it's going to be fixed. The upper one can have everything at once because it's the oriented to world, but this one that is oriented to the local of this upper one needs to be like that. So translate X, perfect, rotate set, perfect, and perfect. And in this one, only here, and empty. That's perfect. So that's how you position this one. And I also show you how to position this one. Then we have the foot. The foot is kind of complex because sometimes you want to have a ball and sometimes you don't want to have a ball. So what do you do? Really simple. You just move it to be in the ankle and that's it. In case you don't want it. I hate when Maya does this, but let's put it like this again. So in case you want to have it, perfect. If you don't want to have it, you just know what to do. Just put it in the ankle. And as you can see, this is the foot rule. So that's how it works. And it's the same as the biped. Also, you can come into the helpers. There are not a lot of helpers for quadrupeds, but you have fixed quad foot orientation. If you use this template, you can feel the orientation of the legs. As you can see, I fucked up when I move it, but it's well orientated. I hate when Maya does that, so let's just fix it real fast. And as you can see, it's oriented. This is so bad, oh my god. Let's just fix again. I'm sorry about that. But as you can see, we have the foot working now. There's a lot of guides in here, that's why it's taking that long. And that's it. Then you have like all these controllers that are the same as the limb for the arms and legs. on a biped, and all those controllers also in here. So remember to position them and place them correctly for the animators. Then we have the pelvis that is working as the clavicle, but in this case it's actually useful, like super useful. And you just put it like in the center of the world of the controllers, on the body, sorry. Then you have the leg that I already explained. We have the foot that I already explained. We have the smart foot, and we have the neck and the head. That is actually the same as the biped. It's just for creating this control. This is sorry for the head. This is for the neck, and this is for the head. And it also have some mirror controllers that I believe I forget to orient and position. But these are the triggers. You can change the amount that you want. In this case, we put 3, so you can see 3. I did forget to place the controllers. I am so sorry. Then we have the tail. The tail is quite simple. You just place a ribbon, and the tail is going to be able to do this kind of movement, like it's like to make animation really fast in case they don't want to be animating FK or RK controllers. And then we have the eyes. And the eyes are meant to be just this aimer, so you can aim the eyes, and then you will be converting the body to those skeleton bones that you can see in here. So as you can see, this is the body. This one have some extra props, but for now this is the body. When I delete the, I don't know what this happened, but probably I deleted something that I shouldn't have deleted. So there you go. This is the body. In the next video, we're going to be seeing this face that is quite simple but quite powerful. So see you in the next one.